In 1893, a small pharmacy in North Carolina became the birthplace of one of the world's most famous beverages. Today, Pepsi is a global icon, challenging the might of Coca-Cola and shaping the soft drink industry as we know it. But how did a humble soda, created over a century ago, become a household name? This is the story of Pepsi, a story of innovation, marketing genius, and relentless ambition. Chapter 1: The Birth of Pepsi. Pepsi Cola began its journey in 1893 when Caleb Bradham, a pharmacist in New Bern, North Carolina, wanted to create a drink that was both delicious and invigorating. Originally called Brad's Drink, it was a combination of sugar, water, caramel, lemon oil, nutmeg, and other natural additives. In 1898, Bradham renamed it Pepsi Cola, inspired by the digestive enzyme pepsin and the word cola. Pepsi was marketed as a drink that aided digestion and boosted energy, a clever marketing angle for the time. By the early 90s, Pepsi was growing, but like many startups, it faced challenges. During World War I, sugar shortages caused financial difficulties, leading to a bankruptcy in 1923. However, the Pepsi brand survived, proving that its potential was too big to ignore. What we learn from this early period is the importance of branding and adaptability. Bradham created more than a drink. He created a brand with a promise. And even after setbacks, that promise kept Pepsi alive. Chapter 2: The Rise Through Innovation. Pepsi's real turnaround began during the Great Depression. Charles Guth, then president of Loft, incorporated and bought Pepsi and focused on marketing and distribution. Instead of just competing with Coca-Cola on taste, Pepsi targeted affordability. In 1936, Pepsi introduced the 12-ounce bottle for the price of a 6-ounce Coca-Cola. It was a revolutionary idea that resonated with a struggling public. The campaign slogan, "Twice as much for a nickel," became legendary, and Pepsi's sales skyrocketed. This era also saw Pepsi's first national advertising campaigns. They leveraged radio, celebrity endorsements, and catchy jingles, embedding themselves in American culture. The lesson here is strategic positioning. Pepsi didn't just try to mimic Coca-Cola. They found a niche, understood the consumer's pain point, and used innovation to win hearts and minds. Chapter 3: Global Expansion and Brand Wars. By the 1960s, Pepsi was not just competing, it was fighting a battle of global branding. The Pepsi Challenge campaign, starting in 1975, directly challenged Coca-Cola by blind taste tests. The idea was simple: let people taste Pepsi and decide for themselves. The campaign was a massive success and redefined marketing in the beverage industry. Pepsi also became a pioneer in celebrity endorsements. Icons like Michael Jackson, Cindy Crawford, and Britney Spears weren't just promoting a drink, they were selling a lifestyle. During this time, Pepsi also went international, expanding into Europe, Asia, and Latin America. By positioning themselves as a youth-oriented, dynamic brand, Pepsi became more than a beverage. It became a cultural phenomenon. Pepsi's growth demonstrates the power of bold marketing and global thinking. They weren't afraid to confront industry giants or innovate in brand communication. Chapter 4: Diversification and Challenges. The 1990s and early 2000s marked a period of diversification. PepsiCo expanded beyond soda, acquiring snack brands like Frito-Lay, Tropicana, and Quaker Oats. This transformed Pepsi from a beverage company into a global food and drink powerhouse. However, challenges were ever present. Competition with Coca-Cola remained fierce. Consumer tastes were shifting towards healthier options, and global markets were becoming more complex. Pepsi responded with innovation, low-calorie drinks, new flavors, and social responsibility campaigns, aiming to stay relevant in a changing world. This era teaches us about resilience and adaptation. Success isn't just about creating a product. It's about evolving with markets and consumer needs. Chapter 5: The Modern Era and the Future of Pepsi. In the last decade, Pepsi has embraced technology and social media to connect with a new generation of consumers. Campaigns are now digital-first, targeting younger audiences through YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. Pepsi has also focused on sustainability, pledging to reduce plastic use and invest in renewable energy. Beyond beverages, PepsiCo continues to innovate in snacks and health-conscious products, ensuring the brand remains relevant. Today, Pepsi stands as a testament to a company that has survived wars, economic crises, and fierce competition. By constantly innovating, adapting, and daring to challenge the status quo, Pepsi's journey highlights the importance of brand evolution, purpose-driven strategies, and embracing new technologies to stay ahead of the curve. From a small pharmacy soda to a global beverage empire, Pepsi's history is a story of vision, resilience, and relentless ambition. It's a reminder that success isn't linear. It's built through adaptation, innovation, and the courage to take bold risks. Next time you sip a Pepsi, remember, you're not just tasting a drink. You're experiencing over a century of business brilliance. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the history of Pepsi, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more business stories just like this.